everybody? It's a Tuesday night. I'm back. I had a nice 3 days off. It's been a lot going down, but thanks everybody for hanging out, and it's great to see everyone as well. We got a lot of stuff we could do. I don't know what to do because I didn't write a set list down, so except for the first 5 songs. So bear with me while we figure it all out today. But who we got in the house? Val Kimber, what's up, bro? Mike J, how you doing, buddy? It was a great weekend, Mike. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, 3 days. Well, I mean, yeah, I was working Saturday and Sunday, but it wasn't too bad. They let me sleep in. That's a plus. But it wasn't too bad. And then Monday, yesterday, I had a day off, so that was wonderful yesterday. I think I slept till 4 o'clock, I think, if I remember correctly. So it was good. Otto in house, what's up, buddy? Good to see you too, my man. The Rail knows what's up. Happy Taco Tuesday. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Ex-Death Mass in the house. He says, Rick, it's been a while, finally back home, healthy to listen to my man. That's awesome. I'm glad you're feeling better. And it's great to see you, my friend. Otto say, that's a little Floyd feel. You know how I do, man. Mike asks, have you ever checked out Bernth and Scott? Yeah, Bernth is great. I've known of Bernth for a while. He's been doing YouTube for like 10 years. Crazy. Crazy. Scott, you talking about Shredmaster Scott? Or AKA Shred? If so, I've checked him out too, yeah, of course. He's a very intelligent and genius-wise music theory guy. Donald James in the house. What's up, Donald? Good to see you, buddy. Stardust in the house too. Good to see you. Austin Rice says, he's so confused. Oh, go get help, my friend. There's probably a toll-free number you can call to get your help. I don't know what else to tell you, my man. People have problems these days. Find some help. That's all. Mike J, absolutely good to see you, man. All right, Austin, he figured it out. He said, this is wild. All right, maybe you don't need that toll-free number now. Home Noodle, I'm doing good, buddy. All right, Austin, I think Austin got it figured out. And he says, dude plays better than most people. There you go, buddy. Thanks so much. Val says, you look well. I feel well rested. Thank you. Austin talked about Stairway to Heaven with a crying face, no less. What is up with Austin right here, man? Austin, it's only 6 minutes into the show, and you're like, we're wondering about you, dude. You think that? What about Through the Fire and Flames, LOL? Austin better watch his tongue over here, man. We'll see how he goes, Austin. Anyway, Home Noodler, thanks for joining the VIP, buddy. I promise I'm going to be putting a whole bunch of stuff up there for y'all members. I've been terrible at doing that, so I'm going to get this straight. Mike, I'm a Cisco certified network engineer. Cornflake, I probably could, yeah. I know that one a little bit. Rail's doing good. Good to see. Holmes said he got to renew that membership. I appreciate it, buddy. The Nets, thank you, buddy. We warming up. Whoever wanted that Floods deal, we warming up now, brother. Cornflakes, we warming up, sir. If you can handle the warm-ups, I might just play it for you. But we'll see. I haven't played in 3 days. So it's time to play some stuff. Let's go. it's warming up time. But yeah, for sure. 3 days. That probably doesn't sound like I didn't play for 3 days, but I have not played for 3 days. But we are going to get like it was. Anyway, what else is going on in this chat? Let's see. And I'm not even sure I know the floods. I know a part of floods, like maybe the solo, bro. Well, I could probably think of something, man. I'll see what I got for you. The Nits, yo, thanks. Jeep guy, Steve, what's up, buddy? You got cornflakes 709, so that would be nice. I'm gonna try. I know the solo part, and I think it's very similar, but we'll see what we can do. Steve says green is gone. The green is gone. Oh, Steve, I hear you, man. I think if you got gifted a membership, it lasts for 30 days. If a gift. Otherwise, you gotta keep renewing it. But it's all good, brother. You can get it back. You never know. Don said he ain't played all day until now. That's what's up, man. Let's play. Let's do this. Bander's in the house. How you doing? Thank you so much. Ju G in the house. She says, "Hey Rick, how are you? I'm doing great. How about you?" This is nice to see you again. It was the weekend was wonderful. I mean, like I said, I was working, but it was a decent weekend this time. I think I might have got 4 calls all weekend, so not too shabby. Not too shabby. Thank you, Nits. Loth, thank you so much, buddy. David Curry, appreciate that very, very much. Joe, he says, you're now the share. There you go, brother. Thomas McAllister, thank you, buddy. Hello. Dave says, could you play Polyphia Ego of Death? I sure could, man. I don't play that stuff, man. That's not my style of music, man. But I'd have nothing but good things to say about Tim Henson and Skylar Page. Great bunch of guys, great players. There's no doubt. Noodle said he was a net admin in the late 90s and the early 2000s. I feel that, man. I've been doing this for, I've been in telecom for like 20 plus years, man. It has its days. That's for sure, man. All right, well, let's crank up a real one. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Old Jam 5 long. This one's a toughie. feel better. Starting to feel good. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's been really cold in Florida. If you don't live in Florida, you wouldn't know. But if you live up north, then you know it's really cold. But down here in Florida, it's actually quite cold these days. And it makes the hands cold. It makes the body cold. And you got to get the blood flowing. Where did we leave off there? Johnny Zamaripa, is that a Hollow Mountain King by Sabotage by chance? Let me know. Joe, yeah, we just getting started, brother. We playing encores all night, my man. Alain, hello. Neil, thank you. Joe, thank you. Bong Jovi, thank you so much, buddy. Johnny, I don't know no Satriani, buddy. Maybe that, like a riff of this, like. I never listened to it that much. I had the tape back in like, what, 1988 or something, but yeah. Cornflakes, that's a good one. I love the interlude that Hollow Mountain. We talking about Sabotage up in here? Let me know. Thomas, thank you, buddy. Panama Jr., what's up, bro? Happy New Year to you. Good to see you, man. Cornflakes up in Canada. That's great to hear, bro. Good to see you. It's probably nice and cold up there. He said really cold. Yeah, I bet, bro, for sure. Hey, yo, anyone watch this this number on the subscriber? If anyone could give me a screenshot when it says 77777, please try. Anyone. I'm not going to be able to do it. But, yo, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're having a good time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate it. Don said, that's what the dew is for. Voltage give you a jolt. Yeah, right now I'm drinking. I'm going to write a new song about Mountain Dew, Donald. It's going to be called Punch. This is Cabo Citrus Punch. So yeah, we're gonna write a song. I'm gonna write a song called Punch. That's probably my next one. I had a really cool Bach song I was working on. All right, he said it's Sabotage. All right, the Sabotage supersedes any Pantera rip. I love Sabotage, man. I've known John Oliva, the singer, for like, since probably 2002. So I remember, what, that 23 years? I've known him for a long time. He's a super cool guy. Val says, quick, 6 people sub. I know. Don says, Punch is the sickest title you could come up with. Dude knows what's like, I know, right? Mike May, thank you, brother. Mike M, he said, that's a nice little rip. Yeah, that's old classic Sabotage right there, brother. All right, but in the meantime, we're going to slow it down ever so slightly. With a little ditty called New 1010. I hope I remember it. How does it go? Okay, I remember it. Alright, let's try that again because I remember how it went. Okay, we are getting there. Very, very much so now. I think we'll do we'll step into the shadows after that one. All right. Shoot, man, this is what happens when you don't stream for several days. You forget to do a lot of things. Like crazy forget. I got to do these. We got some new t-shirts in our store. You're more than welcome to check them. I'm going to put a few up on the screen here. It's some cool ones, man. We got Through the Fire and Flames Eloy. These are like actually troll comments on a shirt, because we get a lot of comments and we get a lot of funny people. People think they're comedians in this world, and they're not. But we're going to use their comedic genius to make some shirts. How about that? Anyway. Raymond, I sure don't know any Tool, buddy. I can barely butcher Sober. I like the band a lot. If you want to see some Tool, my friend, go look up Lawrence Coleman III, a friend of mine and the best Tool player on YouTube, easily. Alex Thunder, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Haley said she made an improvement. All right. What are we improvement on? Anyway, Haley, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alex, I think Brody's streaming right now, brother. So she probably over there. She might stop in though. Parroco from Argentina, bienvenidos, amigo. Steinevar felt that it was a beefed up November rain sounding. If that's what your ears hear, brother, that's fine by me. Secret Power, thank you, bro. Mustang in the house, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Nicholas, thank you very much, sir. Thanks, Mustang. James Ventura, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. DJB in the house, what's up, bro? Zaboogie, he knows what's up. We getting that. Frank, he says, man, you rock. I'm subscribing. Also, Jackson's effing real. Thank you, brother. I love me some Jacksons. Well, there it was. Yeah, I missed it. 77779. Hopefully someone got a screenshot of it. It's just I love the number 7, so the number 7 is very, very good for me. J to the A, what's up, dude? He said, actually cool compared to the other weirdness. I know, YouTube are tripping these days. I doom scrolled for about 30 minutes earlier, and I was like, what is going on? Everyone doing everything. Thank you, Jay. Verse, I never even heard of the used, dude. I've seen some used cars in my life, but never the used. Mustang, thanks. Soul Melody, appreciate that. Thank you, SG. Convoy, Fish, I sure don't know any punk, dude. I never got into it. Not my style. Tortuga, I'm doing good, buddy. How about you, bro? Gunshot in the house. What's up, home? Good to see you, brother. And okay, you got it. Stardust got it. That's what's up. Thanks, J to the A. Alex said, Rick, YouTube is weird cutting bro. I know, dude. We still trying to figure out that. That's some weird stuff, man. I don't know. Otto knows LC3 is awesome. He is, bro. Yes, sir. I love Lawrence. I've known Lawrence for a long time. I started doing TikTok like 2 years ago, and I got linked up with Lawrence somehow, and man, he's just a super cool dude. Amazing musician. I totally love what he does, man. And if you ain't heard of LC3, I say go check it out. All right, let's step into the shadows real quick, and then I'm going to do that Pantera Floods thing after this, for sure. All right, here we go. It's the shadows. right, that's called The Shadows right there, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time tonight. We truly appreciate it. All right, well, I'm gonna cue up the next tune. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna show you what I got. Someone was wanting what's that tune? The Floods. Here's what I got, bro. Here's what I got. I think it's something else. He's like going. He's doing all kinds. It's just a ninth chord, and you're just doing it in a certain progression. I never learned. I think you're talking about that one where he's kind of going on. He just keeps doing it over and over. This ninth chord progression thing. That's the best I know, bro. I never got into Pantera after Vulgar Display. Cowboys from Hell, Vulgar Display, I totally loved. I was into it. And then, I don't know, that Far Beyond Driven album, it turned me off, man. I was like, but some people love it, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Damian Pearson, you talk about Renstrom. This one. Carlos, what's up? Shafiul Bashar says, hey, Terry, Jeep asks, how you get a membership? How do you get a membership? I don't know. I think you click on the $ button, and like at the bottom it says join the club or something. I think you gotta hit that $. Whoever wants to get a membership, I think you gotta hit that $ button, and it's on the bottom, says join or something like that. But thanks for thinking about it. Mustang, yo, thank you. Carlos Valente, he says recorded. Is it? What's that mean? What's that mean, Carlos? I don't know. You telling me. SG's feeling it. There you go. JZA feeling that too. Thank you, brother. Young fella, appreciate you. I love Cardi. Thank you. Thank you. Victor Trujillo, thank you, sir. DJ Beal's feeling that fire. Thank you, brother. Victor's feeling that. He said, dude. Mohammed Shoni says, Karen. I hope that's good, man. I don't know. DJ Venego, yo, thanks so much, buddy. Juji said she liked the chug of that song. That's a good chugger. I was like, I think I pretty much kind of just emulated Black Star a little bit there. Somewhat. Mildly. Jeremy Klaus, thank you, buddy. Bitter Knitter, yo, thank you, bro. Artur Lariano, thank you, sir. Cody King, what's up, bro? Thank you so much for that. Adam Hart Mother. That's an old Pink Floyd album there. You say ever considered doing it? I have, yeah, I have. It's called Until the Bitter. We're gonna play some tunes off of it right now, my friend. And it's on my, and I think, DJ B Guys right said, check my releases tab on my page. Frank Quinones, yo, thanks, bro. XX for DJ, yo, appreciate that. Noah Perricone, thank you, buddy. Kathy Holsworth in the house. She says, you're crazy at guitar, thank you. Hans with the fire, thanks, bro. Noah says, Jesus loves everyone in this life, and he is the way, the truth, and life. God bless you, Noah. Appreciate you, brother. Wood, thank you, sir. Thank you, Kathy. Rar Fist, thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Atheist Drawing, yo, thank you there. David Minster, hello. Adam said, holy, thanks to whoever said to check his releases. Awesome, bro. Thank you, buddy. Molly Sleuth's feeling it. Thank you. Mark Wolf, thank you, bro. I might miss a few here. All right, we got a lot of comments, y'all. I'm trying to get it going here. Juju wants to sing a Queensryche. You know I love some Queensryche. Let me think. I got something for you. Matthew Butler, thanks, brother. If I want some more Pantera, there you go. I only got one more song I know. Deeves wants a super joint, man. I don't smoke weed, brother. But you can roll one up for yourself, man. Super it up. Matthew Butler, man. He said, my girlie been taking all my time. I feel you, bro. PXRX, yo, thanks, bro. T214, thank you, sir. Dennis Atoma, what's up, bro? Great to see you there. Steve's waiting for that turning point. Yeah, isn't that political channel? Yeah, some wild stuff. Justin, I never heard no Angry again. Show now is just 4-4 now. T, you're completely worthy. Thanks, buddy. Adam Hart, I don't know that one. The only thing I remember used to play was Freight Train by Nitro, but I haven't played that in a while. Eric says, hit that like button. That's right, brother. Thank you. Steve O, thank you, bro. Hey, Chester, thank you. All right, Steve got his VIP access back. You rock, bro. Thank you, brother. Matthew says, Mr. Crowley, Randy Rose. Come on, man, let's do it. I could do it, yeah, in a minute, bro, in a minute. We got other stuff to play. I got you, man, I got you. Some Russian in there. You started talking Bob Roach. That's an Iron Maiden inspired riff right there, dog. Bitter say, you got chills watching the straight. Thank you, brother. Philip Hopkinson, he's from New Zealand. Great to see you down there. Mike says, just keep on going, looking good. I feel you, brother. Thank you. Cameron, thank you, dude. Junio Gonçalves from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. Charles Piloto, thank you, bro. Dennis Tillman says, yes, Rick, cut in means awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I'm going to start saying that. Victor says, you have kids, Eugene. I wish. No, I never. I missed my window on that one. Long story. GJB knows Puffy McPassed fast. That's right, man. Vanessa Becerra, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks, Bocephus. Verse Ryan, appreciate you, brother. Tim says, man, what about GZR? I never heard. What's GZR? Who that? Oh, is that Geezer Butler's old band? I don't remember hearing that one. I kind of remember that. Anyway. All right, well, I do have an album out if you're interested in listening to it. It's here on my YouTube page. Just go to my page, look at the releases tab, or click on the releases tab, and the entire album's there. Also, it's available on iTunes, Amazon, and all major streaming services except Spunkify. Anyway, it's called Until the Bitter End, but this is a standout track called Symphony 40. So let's blow it. everyone, that's called Symphony 40 right there, in case you missed it. It is on my album, which you can check out on my YouTube page right here. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks so much. If you're having a great time and enjoying the tunes, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We truly do appreciate it. All right, let's see. Tim, he says GZR, Geezer Butler. That's right. All right, I was right. That's a deep cut, bro. You couldn't ask 100 people if they heard of GZR. I'll bet you $1 million. You couldn't walk on the street and ask that question. That's a deep cut band. But I do remember a little bit of it. But I appreciate that. Oh, classic. He's from Russia too. Thanks, bro. Matthew, we rock. How's that go? They come to killing. That's a great tune. That was a horrible rendition of it, though. Tim O'Fedge, thanks so much, buddy. Thank you, Vanessa. Francis, talking about the 7 deadly sins. You gotta watch out for that kind of stuff, man. Yeah, that's all present these days, bro. Be careful what you do out there. Gerald, thank you, bro. Tim, thank you. Verse rhyme, you said, I know this song. Is it on rhyme? I don't know what version that would be. Yeah, I presume like I have a publishing company, so it's possible the rights were, they let them use it. I don't know. That'd be dope, though, man. I always wanted to be on like Rocksmith or Guitar Hero or something like that. There you go. Dennis Atomo knows that one up. Thanks, Orion. Appreciate that. Donovan Hoffman, thank you, brother. Danielle Vanilla says, pump it up, pump it up. Pump it up. I don't know. What song is that? Ciro Cerulo's Grazie, amico mio. Philip, thank you, brother. It's Giugino, Sim 40. That's right. Tim, thank you. Tyler Friedenberg, he said, what I just come across? DJ Beast feeling it, thank you, brother. He said, Tyler said, that's fire, thank you, bro. Cameron, thank you. Kamboko Gonpanchiro. So you're great, man. Thank you, bro. Wesley Suarez, thanks, my friend. The Gnome Goober, he says, holy God, speed, brother. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Juji. Thank you, Vanessa. Tyler's feeling it. Wesley, thank you, sir. Mikey says, I'm so entertained right now. That's so great to hear. That's what I love to see, man. Thank you, buddy. DCP Kayak, he's saying, how is this even possible? I don't know. A lot of strings. I have a lot of strings and tape and stuff. Makes it happen. Mikey, thank you, brother. K1, he said, it's skill. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. Burnt, appreciate that. Cameron said, this is the best live screen he's ever seen. I appreciate that. Ivan Vos, thank you. Ciro Cerulo, thank you. Luana Carvalho, thank you. Brandon Cove, appreciate that. Carter, thank you. Some Korean language there. Thank you so much, buddy. Man, comments off the chain, y'all. Juju's feeling it there. Quay Turbio, thank you. King JC, there you go. Good to see you, thank you. Angel in the Wind, appreciate that. Tim, I write all my own songs. I don't play in no band, solo. Thanks, DCP. David Inhouse, what's up, brother? Pablo Emmanuel, thank you, bro. Jonathan Ramos, thank you. Donald, that's a crowd favorite, that's right. AO, writing some Thailand language there, man. Good to see you there. Vanessa, thank you. Donald Laporte, thank you, bro. Pablo Emmanuel, thank you, buddy. Thanks to With. Appreciate you there. Wesley is from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. Cesar Rivera, he says, you are incredible. Muchas gracias, amigo. Verse rhyme, he said, I think you should totally check out the used. I might or might not do it. Do they sound like anything I do right now? After 47 minutes of guitar playing, does it sound like anything I would do? If it does, let me know. I'll check that out. But if it's just some indie band sounds, whatever, I feel you, man. If you love it, I'm glad you do. But yeah, I get a lot of you should check this. I get a lot of this. You should check this out. But yeah, I don't know, man. I appreciate you, though. I really do. Extreme says, based on the amount of people watching at time, I hope so. Thank you, buddy. Don says, Symphony 40 is a good one to practice to. Yes, sir, man. You can get nice and warm on that. Angel, thank you. Flip It Pickle, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Vanessa. Juji wants a little fucking Dolken riff. How about, what's the other ones on? I lie awake. Scary Baboon Horse talking about the anthem by Good Charlotte. I think you're in the wrong party, bro. But thanks for hanging out. Versa, it's on Rocksmith 2014. Oh, nice. My album actually came out in 2003, so anything's possible. I signed a lot of contracts, man, back in the day that could have threw it out there on anything. Go, man. God bless you, sir. I don't. You could go listen to Slipknot if you like, my friend. That's no problem. I don't know any. I love listening to the band, but I don't play any of it now. Philip, do I know any except? How about this? Guillermo says, Dill Spiller, it says, Slick Rick, yo, what's up? Guillermo says, plays Anger. You playing some Anger? That's awesome, dude. Donnie said he jammed with me on the djembe. Nice, dude. I love to hear it. I love to hear that, man. That's so cool. Ciro, yes, we got more coming up. Zwala says, can you play using 1/3, 1/2, and 1/8 notes? What's a 1/3 note? Like a triplet? Yeah, you might want to get back to, I'm not sure, what does that mean? I don't want to, your music theory may be a little strange, I'm not sure. A third note would not be, there's no such thing as a third note, there's a triplet. You've got a whole note, you got a half note, you got a quarter note, you got quarter note triplets, you got eighth notes, you got eighth note triplets, you got 16 notes, you got 16 note triplets, you got 32nd notes, 32nd note triplets, 64th notes, and 64th note triplets. That is the music. But if you know something I don't know, let me know. I'm very curious. Ciro's from Naples. Great to see you, man. Mary Sui Garcia says her son Bud Wood. There you go. That's awesome. Great. Muchos gracias. Thank you so much. Ciro, thank you, buddy. Jao, he says, do you know how the Iron Maiden? How about this one? Everyone knows this. But I'll take it too. Ad Hill, he said, would you mind playing some song from the album on your shirt? I'd have to think about that. How about make it love? I got some better Yngwie than that, bro. NNNMM says bass guitar. All right, I'll tell you what, buddy. You count the tuning pegs, and you let me know if that's your answer, homie. Is that I don't even know. I'm not gonna say nothing. Jeep guy, it's the next one on the list, brother. You got it, homie. My pleasure, Timo. Thank you so much. I guess it's Timo. Probably Timo. Semin from Moscow, Spasibo, great to see you. Austin say he just came in, rewound her 10-second subscribe. Thank you so much, buddy, appreciate it. Verse Ryan said, the used is a bit like MCR. Okay, well, I'm not a big fan of MCR, that's for sure, so I probably wouldn't like the used. But I do appreciate it, man. Dennis Satoma said he loved that Opus Slicks. I appreciate that, my man. Charlie Escobar, what's up, Charlie? Great to see you. Juji wants to hear that King. Anything's possible at this point. See, I'm from Florida. I'm sorry, I'm from Akron, Ohio. I'm not from Florida. I live in Florida, but I'm from Ohio. Ebio, my Indonesian monitor. What's up, buddy? Worms want to see the guitar. Yeah, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro from 1992. Not too many people have these things. They're very rare, and I have 5 of them. I collect them. Elon Musk announced he said, have a good live broadcast. So going to sleep. All right, Elon, take care, buddy. Don't spend all your money in one place, brother. Versa, he owns a Strat and a 4-string. That's very nice. I have 2 Strats. I love some Strats. They both play horribly, though. I need to get them fixed. Worms, I don't know, no Sleep Token, dude. I heard one song, the very first song I thought was dope. I heard the second song I thought was alright. Heard the third song I was like, this ain't my jam. But God bless them, man. They're making all kinds of money, bro. Luna, thank you. Maddie says, do one famous solo. Hey, oh yeah, that's right. We're supposed to do Mr. Crowley. I'm gonna do that right now, real quick, man. Until the Bitter End is next. We're gonna break cover and do Mr. Crowley because someone did request that earlier, and my man, he said he wants a famous solo. Famous. Wait, they don't get much more famous than Randy Rhoads' Mr. Crowley. So check it out, real quick. That's Mr. Crowley right there. That was by request from earlier, and my man, other dude wanted a famous solo, so that's pretty famous right there. But we're gonna get back to what we was about to do, which is the title track to my album, Until the Bitter End. If I can find it, there it is. Boom. All right. Got a few comments to read, then we'll get to this next track. Esteban Rock from Chile, great to see you. Extreme says there's 8-string basses. That's true. They're pretty big. That's a lot of strings. And a big old neck, man. Ain't no doubt. Don said he was playing a harmony while Rick was playing that. There you go, bro. That's what's up. I need to learn some of them solos. I'm gonna probably try and relearn like Hallowed Be Thy Name solo and 2 Minutes of Midnight solo. I used to play that stuff, so I can relearn it. Otto says, after hearing you play Sales of Karen the other night, and listening to Real Loud, Rudolph's rhythm tone is very, oh man. People don't know, man. Rudolph is a great player and a great songwriter on top of it. He never was the great solo player of his brother, Michael, but man, that dude could play some rhythms. And he could write some tunes, man. Luna, thank you. Luna says, the only problem I have is when you stop playing. I feel you. Me too, bro. Esteban, there you go. Verse, I don't know, no Breaker Benjamin. I probably don't know anything you like after 1991 or anything you know. I stopped learning songs after 1991. I write all my own music, bro. I appreciate you. There's some covers. I play some old covers, some 80s covers, stuff that I played when I was like 16, 17, 8 years old in cover bands and stuff. But that's 80s stuff, bro. You like that new stuff, that 2000s, 2010s and stuff. And I appreciate that, man. Everyone got to love what they love. Worm said he got a Jackson Dinky arch tie. It's a JS22s are nice, bro. Very nice. Pepe knows. Let's go. Shimmy, thank you. Versa, he loves Stratos so much. Yeah, I love them too. I got a blue one and that Arctic, the Arctic white or Arctic yellow, whatever you call it. A very big Yngwie fan, so I wanted a Sonic blue one and I wanted that yellow type Yngwie had. But they both play like garbage, unfortunately. I have to take them to a luthier and get them set up right. Luna says, damn, it's not even the weekend. I know, bro. Ciro, thank you. Mason Kennedy, thank you so much, buddy. Philip Hawkins said, he's like, yeah, all right. Oh, Extreme has a little blues jam. Hold on. Quick little blues jam for you. Bayou, thank you, buddy. Matthew, there you go, bro. Devin Osborne, thank you. Juji's feeling that. Worm says, you're so cool, bro. I started playing 7-string and I'm having a hard time. Are you self-taught? I am not self-taught. No, I took lessons for 2 years, went to college for 2 years. I feel an education is necessary for me. For when I was playing, I needed an education. I needed someone to push me. I think self-taught can be fine if you know how to push yourself. People don't know how to do that, man. But 7-string's not too bad, bro. I used to have one for a little while. I loved it. I'd love to get another one, but I got too many guitars right now. I'm running out of space for guitars. Housekeeper, thank you. Diarrhea, hello. Rue Churrill, hello, and thank you. Doc, appreciate you. Rue, thank you. Thanks, Luna. RTT knows he's pro. Thank you, brother. Housekeeper, thank you. Robert Mathis, appreciate it. Thank you, Steve. Finger Joel knows no excuses to improve on guitar. That's right. I got a whole t-shirt for that. It says, no excuse, I quit. Y'all check it out. Devin Ortiz, thank you. Ciro, grazie, amico mio. Matteo, thank you, bro. Matteo says, do you use alternate or economy? I use both. On ascending runs, I use economy picking. On descending runs, I'm doing alternate picking. Landry says, any tips for someone who just started playing guitar? Learn chords. Go right here on YouTube and type in, how do I play chords? C-H-O-R-D-S. How do I play chords on a guitar? That's the number one thing. Learn chords. Open chords, power chords, 7th chords, 9th chords. Any chord, learn all the chords you can. Once you got that done, learn scales. Very important, very important. Justin Gussler, thank you, brother. Dave JG, thank you, dude. Stinson, hello. Actually, says, what do you think of Zappa's guitar playing? I don't really have an opinion, unfortunately. I never really got into him. I like his son. Dweezil's amazing. So if Dweezil's playing is any reflection of his father's playing, he was probably pretty awesome, man. But I never really got into it. Gary says, you know your music. Absolutely, brother. That's right. Versa, he loved old stuff, too. He grew up on the 60s through 80s with his dad. He just kind of moved to a much wider range. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And everyone's musical taste is their own taste. And that's why I love individuality with people, I like what I like. I like heavy metal. I like classical. I like jazz. I like some blues. And that's where I pretty much draw the line, And I've heard some new stuff. There's some I like Motionless in White's probably one of the first bands I really got into back when they came out. I thought they were killer, man. I've followed them ever since, But that's probably that's one of many bands out there. There's so many bands out there. Loquisha, thank you so much. Guillermo wants some Megadeth. How about this one, dude? You're 18, I know too much. Extreme says, how does the 7-string have an effect, high or low end? It's a low end. There's, I don't know of any high, maybe Uli Roth. Actually, Uli John Roth has a 7-string, and it's got a high B. Most people have the low B. I would probably go with the low B, because I could probably do a lot more cool chord progressions and stuff with that. But yeah, Uli John Roth, like his really high violinistic playing style, so he needs the high notes. But yeah, most people just have the low B, which sounds pretty cool. I think it's cool if you're a rhythm. I'd say you always get a low B 7-string. A high one will mess you up probably. Thanks, Don Kirby. IQ Ball Hoods, thank you, buddy. Mike and House, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Mateo, a little bit. It's not my forte, that's for sure, but I do use it a little bit. Pig Garrett says, you're awesome. I can't play blues. Any tips? You got to know your pentatonic scales, my friend. You got to know your pentatonic scales up and down. Very simple. Let me hear you. And you need to know all the patterns around that. And then essentially blues is 1-4-5. So. Just jam on it, man. You could literally play in this box and still sound bluesy. But you have to have the blues vibe, man. You just can't play a pentatonic scale and think you're blues. You have to have a vibe. You have to have something in your mind that's pushing the blues vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy, man. But listening to a lot of blues will probably get you, or go find yourself a girlfriend and have her break up with you. That probably get you bluesy real soon. But I feel you, brother. Just listen to a lot of blues. Learn your pentatonic scale patterns. Very simple after that. Carlos from Panama. Bienvenidos, amigo. Cheryl Hill said, we lost the drummer of Midnight Oil today. Dang, I didn't know that. Then again, I was working today. I didn't get to see much news. But I'll say, you wonder if Frank saw a weasel inside Dweezil. I don't know, man. Frank was crazy, man. He had Dweezil, his son, and then Moon Unit. Moon Unit was his daughter. There used to be a show. It had Dweezil and Moon Unit on it, man, back in the 80s, man. I can't remember what show that was. That was crazy, man. Verse says, fun fact, Motion Vice has some songs actually inspired by Breaking Benjamin. Nice. I had no idea. Yeah, Breaking Benjamin, they're an old band, aren't they? I've heard the name long before I heard of Motionless White. I couldn't believe it, man. I love Motionless White. I think they kill it, man. I can't wait for that new record. Extreme says Steve Vai played. That he did, yes. Crazy how I feel about Steve Vai. Steve Vai's amazing, dude. I never got into his style of playing, but I love this stuff with David Lee Roth and Whitesnake. And I did have the Flexible album and the Passion and Warfare album, or tape or whatever. That's really good, man. But I never got into his style of playing. Back in the 80s when I was growing up, you either went with like the Yngwie style or you went with like the Steve Vai style or the Van Halen style. You picked the style pretty much. And I was always into the Yngwie shredding style. Wolf in the house, what's up, homie? Good to see you. Mel Mark said, he said it sounded like Megadeth. It should have. Verse says Masterpiece by Motion and White says was inspired. Is it really? Wow. It's a great song, man. My favorite song is Disguise, man. That tune rips. Mitchell Wagner, yo, thank you so much, brother. Mel Mark said, look who passed the magic 7-7. That's right, bro. We pushing hard. Wow, we went farther than expected. We didn't even looking at this, man. Thanks to everyone that has subscribed tonight. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe if you're having a good time. Jesse Jones, what's up, buddy? Diego says, yo, I'm learning how to play guitar. My girlfriend broke up with me a few months ago. I meant to go blue. There you go, buddy. That's what happens, man. Let it out. And Garrett said, he heard. That's right. Mel Mark says, have a woman take your heart and stomp on it. Then you can play. That's true. I've had it happen, man. That's probably why I can play the blues. But Maddie, you say you want some Malmsteen licks. All right, well, we're gonna do this. I don't even care anymore, man. We're gonna play my song real soon. I promise you that. But my man wants Yngwie, so we're gonna play an Yngwie solo, bro. How about this one? There's a whole bunch of Yngwie licks in one solo, man. It's a great tune. One of my favorite tunes of all time, I gotta say. All right. Let's see. A few more comments, and we gotta hit this tune. Warrior says, have anything from Toast and Abasi? I sure don't, brother. I don't play like that, and he don't play like me. Metal Mark says, Saturated and Vibe gonna be on tour. They always go on tour, man. Jesse, he says 80s, nothing better. That's right. Verse said he loved the Skies. Yeah, I think that was the album that really opened the gate, man. That album just thumps, the whole album. Great. Dennis Atoma said, you give it a crack at time. I don't know that one, man. I remember that's off of, that's like the last song off of the Rising Force from 88 or whatever. That's a pretty cool tune. I don't know how that one, dude. Thanks, Verse. Mel Mark says, how did I know but would be I'll see it like, you know that's right. That's my best one, man. Don says the dude is kicking our yeah, I know this stuff's rocks, man. Extreme says, how do you get that Celeste overdub? I created it, man. I made it up. I recorded it on a keyboard. Like you can hear, I'll hear the track. It's actually a harpsichord, buddy. But yeah, if you listen to it, I'll hear it. It's a harpsichord, but I record all these tracks from scratch, man. I'm actually a very proficient keyboard player. I basically took everything I knew about guitar and I reapplied it to piano and keyboard. So that's how we get that, brother. Thank you, Juji. Verse Rhyme, thank you. Maddie, thank you. Mark, the guitar player in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Jay Bliss says, do you have a signature guitar? I wish, bro. I'm trying to get Jackson to make me a signature guitar of this. Just recreate this guitar and make it a signature. I think they could pull it off. Moon Tune, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. He says, I missed the early streams. Hope you're on call. I don't, but yeah, I'll be 5 weeks from now. I'll be back on call, dude. Donald says that Yngwie played crack guitar. Wait, so nice. That's an old school jam, dude. He doesn't usually play that old stuff, man. Verse trying to say that part sounds sick. Yeah, it's just a harpsichord. If you ever hear the harpsichord, people immediately in the like 90s, 2000s think Castlevania, and I feel that, man. But yeah, harpsichord is a 17th century instrument. Castlevania was written in the 90s and stuff. But yeah, I use a lot of harpsichord. I love harpsichord. If I had enough money in this world, I would buy one and have it in my house, for sure. Charles Dingus, yeah, I create everything with MIDI, and then I have amazingly awesome plugins that create a very realistic sound. Jess said when he was growing up, 80s Nazareth was the Yeah, was that Love Hurts, Love Home? And there was another song they had, and I can't remember what it was. Mel Mark says, I think I'll See the Light was on. It was. It was the opening track. Well, there was like this intro, thingy. But yeah, it was realistically the opening track Marching Out. SD, thanks, buddy. Mark said he had been gone, but he's back. Well, it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing great, man. Juji knows, can't get enough harpsichord. That's right. Speaking of harpsichord, we can finally play this next tune. This is Until the Bitter End, the title track to my album. This is a harpsichord-laden roller coaster. Let's go. That's Until the Bitter End right there. That is the title track to my album, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I think we'll do the Fire Within next. we're like not doing a lot of songs tonight. Not as many as we should. But let's see. A lot of great comments. Thank you. Val said that could be in Tron. That's what's up. First said, yes, this part sounds sick. Reminds me of Castlevania. Absolutely, man. So here's the thing also of Castlevania. Castlevania, the soundtracks are written by Japanese people. And if you know anything about Japanese musicians, they study classical music as they're young, when they're learning. I studied classical music in college, and I listened to classical music my whole life. My grandparents loved classical music, and I listened to a lot of it, and I loved it as well. So, in a sense, the Japanese musicians like that and myself are very cut from the same cloth. We're very influenced by the classical, and we inject classical vibe into our music. But I appreciate that, man. Steve knew Buckle It Up. You said verse round said Castlevania got some great songs. He said Dracula's Castle and Symphony of the Night sounds good. Oh yeah, that's a great one, dude. He says, do you like Bass Sunset? Ace Combat always had some dope jams. I remember those. I used to play Ace Combat back in the day on old PlayStation, man. They had some dope jams. Look at Final Fantasy, dude. Some of the greatest songs you ever hear, man. D McFly, what's up, bro? Great to see you, dude. How you been, man? Well, Mark said, you think it's cold in Florida? They're going to have a high of -4. Dang, brother, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I grew up in Ohio. I know what cold is. But I lived in Florida for like forever, since '93. So, yeah, my body don't like cold no more. First round said, Konami needs to give you a ring there and make it like, dude, that'd be sick, man. I'd love to do that, man. I'd love to do a soundtrack for a video game. That'd be the coolest thing ever, man. Dirty Dingo, thanks, brother. Thanks, Steve. Gilberto, good to see you, buddy, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Thank you, buddy. Holmes said, if I could play half a Rick speed, I'd be so stuck. You could, bro. No one listens to me, man. I swear, man. If you go to my channel, look up that video, the exercise that every guitar player should know. 20 minutes a day for 30 days straight. I promise you, dude, you could get there. I'm going to make a new video that even makes it even easier. 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day. I'm gonna lower it from 20 to 5 minutes that you can be shredding in 30 days. I'm going to work on that this week. I'm on vacation all next week, so I'm going to have some time to work on stuff. First round, thank you, buddy. Dirty, appreciate you, brother. First round said, I didn't know they studied classical music when they were young. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, that's why almost every Japanese musician you hear, they write some of the coolest stuff because they studied that classical, man. They know how to write it and they know how to chart it, all that kind of stuff, which is what I did as well in college. I learned a lot, and it helped everything. You know, I write some crazy stuff, and I've written probably over 100 songs in the last 2 years. So we write a lot around here. Mel Mark said he was talking to someone in the chat on Twitch and mentioned Yngwie and the Reactor, pronounced it Yngwie. I bet, man. Donald says he sees so much neoclassical Japanese, but oh my God, dude, tons of them. Jeremy Helton, man, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. Dirty Dingo says metal and Baroque classical music have a lot of. That's true. There are a lot of classical pieces that were like original heavy metal tunes, man, for sure. Mark, no problem, buddy. Take care tonight, my friend. Verse he loved that Ace Combat Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, man, some good stuff, dude. Extreme said if you listen to Japanese high school orchestra, I'll bet, dude. I've never heard of them, but that sounds like something I could use, man. I'll give me a high school orchestra band in Japan and do my tunes with them. It'd probably rip, man. Verse said he need more game with sick metal. So I'd love to do them, man. Metal Mark knows, yeah, Miyako from Love Bites got a major classical background and she tears it up. Thanks, Verse. Appreciate that, dude. Steve said growing up in Montreal, it's easy to ice storm in 98. -30 degrees. Oof. Verse says your writing is definitely crazy stuff. Definitely, man. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. We got some wild stuff for sure. All right, well, we gonna do. Let's just do the Fire Within. If you like that one, buddy, check this one out. This is a fan favorite for sure. There's a video of this song on YouTube, 377,000 views. It's probably the biggest song I ever wrote, man. But it's a fun one. Let's go. Fire Within. right, that's the Fire Within right there. That's a crazy jam, you know. I love playing that song. I really do. All right, we got some new faces. We haven't heard Speeder, and we'll play Speeder, and then we'll do a free for all there after that. Let's see. Trying to find the chat. And all right, let's see. Amanda Leardale, thank you so much. Verse says, oh wow, I can tell this is a fan favorite. I can hear a lot of classical orchestra inspiration in the song. Maybe that's why I was looking at classical music. Rocksmith has a ton. Yeah, buddy, it's great stuff, man. I mean, it's an acquired taste, you know. Not everyone loves classical. Some people hate it, you know. I don't know why. If there was no classical music, there'd be no music today, honestly. So many chord progressions and ideas and melodies have been used in contemporary music. Absolutely. But yeah, it's my ultimate dream is to, you know, I got a band I can put together like that. I have a band, and then have an entire orchestra, or maybe a 30-piece orchestra, 10 to 20 people choir, and then take that on the road, man. It'd be like a huge event, a huge undertaking. It's a lot of money though. We're talking tons of money. But that'd be my dream though, 100%. Even if I did it once, that'd be amazing. Dennis Atoma said, I always wakens his mood. That's what's up, buddy. Seth Torres, thank you. Verse, there you go, buddy. Thank you, man. Anti Knows Nothing by Rick Renstrom is going to be on Spotify. Spotify. That's true. Spotify is terrible. And if you're a musician out there, think twice before you put your music on Spotify. I doubt you will, but read the terms of service. I don't think you'll like what you see. Not only are you giving your music away for free, you're giving it away to Spotify to provide to third-party AI providers at no cost. So your songs can turn in. So you put your song on Spotify. AI listens to it. Goes, oh, cool. I'll add that to the list here. And in your music, someone could do an AI tune, and your tune could be that. You gotta watch out, man. Huey in the house. What's up, bro? Yeah, great to see you, man. How you been? I'm doing great, man. Just having a good old time, man. You know me. I'm having fun doing what I do, and I appreciate seeing you, dude. Verse rhyme, thank you so much. Gratitude, bro. What's going on, my man? But no, my music is not inspired. You can just check it out right here on my YouTube channel. If you want to hear any of my music, right here on my YouTube channel. Right here on the YouTube channel. Under the Releases tab. And I do have some video playthroughs as well. Jeremy says, dude, really awesome that it's classical music because the guitar does the singing, just like the instruments do the singing. Thank you, bro. Yeah, the guitar I use as the violin, the solo violinist of the orchestra. Basically how I do it. I appreciate that, man. Versa, he loved classical. Mozart really goes hard. Oh, man, I love Mozart. Mozart is my favorite. Bach is a close second. Seth says, do you get the 100%? Do you get 100% to do that? 100% do what? Holmes says, O'Donnell says, Rick is anti. Everyone should be anti-Spotify. I'll tell you what, man, most musicians are poor. They're like barely scraping by. And if you want to take a look, go look at the net worth of the CEO of Spotify versus any indie band that puts their music on Spotify. Very strange. Metal Mark knows Spotify is a big old ripoff. Holmes, I almost missed that. Holmes says, do you find the volume knob is close to the strings trim on Jackson's? Lately, he knows he smacked his finger. Nah, I never know. Yeah, I guess it's a little close on here, but I'm usually up here anyway, so I don't really touch the knob. I finally fixed my volume knob. I found the screwdriver to tighten the screw in there. It's been like falling off every day. Burst on Spotify is a garbage company. It's true, man. And I mean, honestly, you're just giving your music away for free, and I feel that, man. You gotta do something, man. Longer the days where you're gonna get a record deal and they're just gonna push it out there for you. And sad but true, man. You know, I have all these amazing subscribers, which I truly am grateful for. But there's no way I can reach each and every one of them. If I put an album out tomorrow, I can't tell all 77,861 of those people, hey, my album's out. They'll never see it. Only a small percentage will see it because all the social media companies suppress any self-promotion as well. It's very hard to self-promote yourself because the social media companies oppress that or suppress it. All of them. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all suppress your self-promotion. So it's very, very difficult. You need to have, like, if you had 1 million subscribers, say, that at least 10,000 of those subscribers would probably see that message that you have an album out. It's very difficult. I mean, my album is actually 23 years old in June, my album. And people still say, do you have an album? Because they don't know. They don't know. It's so tough, bro. It's so tough. Judy says, Rickify, not Spotify. That's right. And Sator says, why aren't you famous yet, bro? I was a little bit back in the day. Back in the 2000s, I was picking up some famous steam. But everything just kind of fell apart, man. The MP3s came out. Internet came out in Europe. It all just kind of fell apart, man. Oh, so Verse says, I see a lot of people say Spotify is also high quality, but so no, not at all. The highest quality is Apple and Amazon. Both of them have like lossless audio quality, the highest you can get, man. I use Apple. I use iTunes, Apple Music. That's what I use. But yeah, even when I did my I re-released my album last year or 2024, and I had all the mixes, and I had it remastered. It all had to be in the highest quality. You have to upload them in the highest quality. If I was anything, the Spotify is probably the lowest quality of them all. Seth said, I said you could 100. Oh, okay, I got you, bro. Thank you, Seth. Metal Mark says, the founder of Spotify is a billionaire. Isn't that funny? The founder of Spotify is a billionaire. Yet, I'm in debt, you know. And a lot of people are. A lot of musicians are in debt. But, you know, it's tough, man. It's tough. Donald says, publish your music, copyright it, don't give it away to somebody else. That's right, bro. Thank you, Trip. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, sorry, Spotify's a bad word. I should probably add Spotify to the banned list around here anyway, but it's not you, brother. I do appreciate you, man. But yeah, please go to my YouTube page and click on the releases tab, my friend. You can hear it right there. If you have YouTube Music, you can add it to your YouTube Music playlist as well. Holmes says, that's why you put it on your website and promote. Hey, that's the same thing, dude. I have to tell 77,000 people need to know to go to my website. I have my website in my bio links, and people even ask, what's your website, bro? It's right there. People don't look, bro. And I appreciate every single one of you. You know I do. You know I do. But it's very, very difficult to reach a lot of people in one shot anymore. I wish you could. Steak Dropper, thanks, brother. Verse says, if you could own a website, I have a website, rickrenstrom.com. You can go to it right now. Make it push notifications. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, GitHubs are free, that's for sure. But yeah, I have a GoDaddy page all hooked up, man. I pay it once a year, and I get all these accoutrements from it. Phil Savage, I've been playing for 30 years, brother. Holmes said he's been an Apple Music sub for 10 years. Me too, bro. I pay $20 a month. I got Apple One, so I get Apple Music, Apple TV, Apple News, all this stuff. Verse says he uses his own stuff. He buy high quality CDs and then rip the songs off CDs or buy albums online. There you go. Convert to lossless FLAC. Sure, bro. That's the way to do it. Alex, take care, buddy. Have a great night, my man. All right. We got all that covered. That was a fun conversation. Once again, and to summarize, Spotify's bad. It's great for people that love to listen to music. Hey, man, people love free stuff. Listen to free music. But man, if you're a musician, there's no free ride there. Anyway, let's speed off that whole subject and get into some speeder. Let's get in our cars and drive 200 miles per hour. Make sure you buckle up. This gets bumpy. That's Speeder right there. If you missed it, man, that's a cranking tune, man. I don't know if Tyler posted a Speeder. He played the chorus. He did a video of the chorus of Speeder and put it on his Instagram and TikTok. If you're on Instagram or TikTok, make sure you go find Tyler and give a like to that video. That's really cool. So of course, there's always some trolley guy in there, and he said, what did he say? He's like, oh man, typical Strandberg user. You should probably get into some more extreme neoclassical music, bro. I was like, oh really? So I looked at his account and I was like, hey, he could play. The dude could play. So I replied to his comment. I said, I would be honored if you to see your attempt of this, my friend. I'm waiting for the reply back. I'm waiting for Tyler to see it too. I mean, you're gonna go to a 14-year-old kid's TikTok, a kid who's shredding harder than this other dude who got, Tyler got like 3,000 followers on TikTok. This other guy like 500 or less than 500. Like, you're gonna try and talk some stuff to the 14-year-old kid, man. I was like, so you know me, I'm diplomatic. I'm very diplomatic. So I'm a be on now. So if you're on TikTok, go to Tyler's TikTok, look for the the Speeder video he did, and throw some smoke on that dude. Anyway, Alex, okay, I remember that one. First, appreciate it, buddy. Juji got shred the bed, no problem. Juji, have a great night. Homeless says, Rick, do you have physical CDs? Bro, I sure don't, bro. I just don't see the point, man. I know there's a lot of people that love to have the physical CD. But when I re-released my album, it's just like, it's going to cost a lot of money, dude. It already cost me probably $500 to get the mastering done and then get the distribution set. And you know what? I've made $100 since I re-released it. $100. And I probably pay $5, So it sucks, dude. So it would have been more to do CDs. And those are impossible to sell nowadays. CDs are a very small niche. People just want their Spotify and stuff, I feel. But I have the original CDs, yeah. You can buy the physical copies on like eBay or Discogs is the best place to go, I think, because there's a lot of imported, over in Europe. There's a ton of them still hanging out somewhere. And they're pretty cheap, under $20. Poignant, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Clayton, there you go. He said, that's what I needed, metal at its finest. You know how we do, bro. Anti's got the links to my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. If you're in the donating type of mood, we certainly do appreciate it. But you being here is the number one thing for me. So I appreciate you being here. Verse right now is called Speeder, brother. It's on my channel as well. There's a Speeder playthrough of that. An older version, but it does check out. But yeah, I like the newer version, of course. Verse, it almost sounds like Careless Whisper. There you go. That sounds like this. Oh, that part there. Okay, I got you. I go the solo part. That part. That's funny. You're right. It's just the my D minor arpeggio, but playing the extra second note. That's funny. Good call. Good ear. I like it. Dennis Atoma knows that's some fast beats. That's right. Marquise Washington, thank you so much, buddy. Oh, man. David Maxwell, thank you so much, my friend. Down knows that's a rush of adrenaline right there, man. This Mountain Dew is hardcore. This is a new version of the Cabo Citrus Mountain Dew. Just came out again. Man, they put some extra goodies in this one, man. Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. Mark Andre, there you are. Good to see you too. Don said he plays Speeder, but not as good time, man. Yeah, I feel it. But you've been doing really good, man. I've seen the improvement. I have seen the improvement. It's very good, dude. You keep at it. That's all it takes. You just keep at it, man. You keep at it. Tyler, he crazy. Tyler crazy. He will not stop till he got it down. That's for sure, man. I seen him play this crazy Dream Theater thing that just like My man he is insane. He's almost 15 years old. And he's like insane on the guitar. Holmes said every part of my body would cramp up. I try to play. I don't know, man. It gets wild, man. Don said that's the correct response. Heck yeah, brother. You don't come talking to Tyler like that, man. I'm gonna come at you, but I'm gonna be diplomatic too at first and see how it goes. First said, wait for that reply back and say, I don't care less. I'll go back. I'll check it in a couple of days, man. I don't like TikTok as much as I used to. I post there once a week, if anything. I used to go live and I barely go live on that anymore. Actually, I haven't been on live on TikTok in forever. Clay says, whoa, extreme. There you go, man. Maddie says, how is your picking position? Yeah, so like, if you can see, I don't hold the pick, flat against the string. I twist it about a 45-degree angle. So that's how so it's angled, yeah, 100%. Val said he need to make a video about him trying to play speed or get frustrated. I'm like, there you go. Make sure it's like a toy guitar or something. Anti got the link to the exercise every guitar player should know. It's the truth. If you want to get playing like me, speedy, fast, all that stuff, learn this exercise. 30 minutes a day, I promise you. But I'm gonna make a new one because people ain't got enough time for 30 minutes apparently. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day, one lick, you'll have it. You'll be crazy in a month. Oh. Donald said he'd rather buy vinyl CDs. Yeah, I looked at that. I'd like to get some vinyl, but I don't have this. I have the new artwork, but I don't have the old work, or I don't have the liner notes. I don't have a copy of like the liner notes from that stuff, so it's very hard for me. I don't know what happened to them, or I didn't even make them. When I got signed, I sent them all the pictures that I wanted in the CD booklet, and they took care of everything. And then I had all the musicians on it. They did their thank you list and stuff, and then I had a text page of all my thanks and thanks to Marshall. I needed a Marshall logo. I needed a Charvel logo or a Jackson logo. I can't remember. So yeah, I had a lot of stuff. I just sent them all the stuff, and they made it. So I don't have a copy of that. Clayton said his wife got surgery tomorrow. He thanks me for rocking the nights when I can. I appreciate you, Clayton. God bless you, man. We'll be praying for your wife, man. Hope everything goes great. Bruce said he loves vinyl but prefers CDs for electronic. Yeah, I preferred. I mean, like I said, I use Apple Music. I have a ton of CDs and albums and stuff. They're in the closet. Don't use them anymore. But yeah, it's just so easy for me. I have my entire album collection on my phone. And if it's not on iTunes, I have another app that I can put MP3s in and stuff. Holmes said he made more money doing studio work as a drummer in the late 90s than he could ever put out. Yeah, it's true, man. Studio musicians can make some dough, bro. There you go, first. Well, I'm so sorry to be being clueless, but do you have a band or I've been in several bands. I had a solo band. I was in Rob Rock band. I was in Leash Law, and I was in War of Thrones. All had major albums out over in Europe and Asia and stuff, in South America. Not too big here in the States. Now I don't have a band. No, I do everything solo. I don't need the drama of 3 or 4 other alpha males all wanting to do what they want to do and telling me what to do, or I tell them what to do. I don't need it, man. It's just so much easier, less dramatic. I got the link to my Sweetwater affiliate page. If you need any goods, click on that link. Even if you don't buy anything off of my page, I still get a commission from whatever you buy if you use that link. Don says, so Careless Whisper was actually Speeder. I know. It's that one little part, man. Now I got to look into it. But yeah, it's that one little part in the solo where I'm like this. It's that section. So you got it. Val said he's putting his pink sweatshirt on. There you go. Zeus, what up? Verse says you can definitely play that song time and sneak Carol's Whisper for the hell of it. I know, right? That's how you do, man. George Michael, man. People sleep, Wham, George Michael, man. The dude was talented, man. He wrote that stuff, man. There you go, Mark Valen Salazar. Beast Records, thanks for subscribing. Yo, if y'all are enjoying the show like Beast Records here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Versa, he loved this. Yeah, this is the good stuff, man. It reminds me of Livewire, which I really loved. Man, Clayton, you talking my language, buddy. OG Pitch Black. I would give anything for some OG Pitch Black, man. My God, that was the best. Ori Stories, thank you so much. Thank you, Bella. Dude, you said the pink Yngwie Pit Glide. You know how we do. Drew Plums, what up, dude? Anti says, Lurkers matter, so welcome everyone peacefully visiting around this world. Rock steady up in here. Gratitude, have a great night, brother. Versa, if you're interested in using audio files for music, I personally, yeah, I have it, yeah. I use VLC. I have VLC for my phone, too. But I have a Files app. I have a thing called Files app, and it has its own folders. I can, like, plug in my phone and just zip in a ton of MP3s and stuff, or I can even send it to myself and download it into it. It's pretty cool. I also use Google Drive now, too, which works pretty well. Home Note said, here he is. This is why I stopped drumming. 50 years of drumming. That's true, bro. I mean, I loved playing in all the bands I was in, but there came to a point where it's just like, I don't want to hear it no more, man. I want to do my thing, and that's it, man. And I'll do my thing, and I'm not doing anyone else's thing. It's my way or the highway at this point in my life. Clayton says, ever go sit in a chair with your cats or so you decide to, yeah, oh yeah, all the time. I had cats back in the day, man. Rick Anti says, for all those you asking theory, you do agree that metal and jazz come from blues? I don't know, man. What came first, blues? Well, the thing with jazz, I mean, blues maybe. Metal came from more classically influenced stuff. I mean, even the song Black Sabbath is based on Holtz's The Planets. Tony Geezer Butler even said that. So I don't know, man. Blues is blues. There's a little bit of blues in jazz, but jazz is so much more intricate, and they're using a lot more different chord voicings and things like that. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to really pinpoint where certain things came from. But honestly, everything came from classical music, in all reality. Verse A level, yeah, Livewire was the jam. Junior Zanolero from Brazil, obrigado, amigo. Val says, George Michael and Andrew writing credits say you more than 12 minutes. I know, bro. Mike said, you got a case of Baja Blast. There you go, brother. Verse A, use VLC for everything. Yeah, I use it on my PC a lot. Don't use it too much on my phone. I have it. Usually if I want to, beam something to my TV, I might use it. Sugar Tush, and how you doing? How you doing? Clayton said that was a loaded question. I feel you. Dennis Atominos, yeah, jazz is way more complex. Yeah, I mean, essentially, if you look at it this way, a blues progression is a 1, a 4, and a 5. Jazz is a 2, or I'm sorry, a 1, a 2. I'm sorry, 1, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. 2, 5, 1, sorry. 2, 5, and a 1. Blues. 1, 4, 5. Jazz, 2, 5, 1. So it gets wild, man. And with jazz, you're not playing the same key. Every time that chord changes, you move to a different key. It gets wild. Watchman knows, 2, 5, 1. That's right, brother. What's going on, bro? Great to see you, man. All right, we got time for probably one more good one here. Why don't we do? What haven't I played? I don't play Tears of Time. We're gonna end with Tears of Time. I ain't played that in a while. Unfortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow, so I have to be up earlier than usual. However, starting Thursday, I'm on vacation through the rest of the week and all next week. So the schedule may change slightly for the lives. We might do it a little earlier. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. Starting Thursday, we'll figure it out. Anyway, it's an old classic here. It's called Tears of Time. We're going to end the show after this one. I'll read the comments. I want to thank everyone for hanging out tonight. Everyone that subscribed tonight. Everyone that has subscribed. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for you. And if you have not subscribed and this song doesn't do it for you, well, I don't know what else would. But I do appreciate you hanging out. So with that being said, this is the last song, Tears of Time. Let's crank it down. Tears of Time right there. That's an old classic. I don't play that as much as I used to. Man, I really love the solo to that one. Very, very nice. But anyways, thanks everyone for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. That was the last song of the night. I'm going to rip through these comments, and then we're going to get out of here. But let's see what's cooking there. Brother Lestat, thank you, brother. Thank you. Watch me. He knows them. He knows that sands of time right there. Nice lady, thank you so much. Great to see you there. Jace, that was called Tears of Time. Home Noodler got you. Appreciate you, home. Clayton said it's like little angel babies speaking to each other. That's right, bro. First, you can write it Avenged. I feel that, man. Me and Sinister Gates are very cut from the same cloth as well, man. Just like me and the Japanese classical musicians, Sinister Gates up there too, man. We listen to a lot of the same stuff. I actually came out long before Sinister Gates. I hit the scene in '99, years before Avenged Sevenfold did anything. But he's a great player, man, and deserves everything, man. I enjoy his style. Versus apocalyptic a little bit. There you go, man. Evan in the house. How you doing, Evan? Great to see you, bro. I hope you're doing good, man. I haven't seen you in a while, but yeah, I lurk on Dave's stream a little bit when I have some time. He's streaming at a different time than I'm used to. I haven't seen you in there, but I think I've seen you in Brody's stream on. But I'm usually playing Call of Duty, and Star's like, Evan said hello, and I'm like, all right, say hi back, please. But I hope you're doing good, bro. It's always great to see you in here, man. George, thank you, dude. Clayton said, it says if God and the devil had a Rick off, they needed to be. I know, right? Oh, Watchman's feeling that fire, man. I ping, thank you, buddy. Dennis Satone says, I'm dancing while making pancakes. And Melody's like, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I really enjoy that tune. It's a very fun song to play. George, thank you so much, dude. Anti knows I'll be shredding tomorrow at 10. That's right. That's right. 10 for sure tomorrow. After that, we're not sure yet. We're going to figure it out. Thank you, Burst. Now, she kid in the house. He said, just caught the end. Sounded great. Thank you, brother. Always great to see you, my friend. First, have a great night. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be chilling out. I think there's a couple of days we'll be in Orlando. Finding some fun stuff to do. But other than that, yeah, I'll be chilling, man. As long as I'm not working, that's the best part, man. I need some time away from it. Every 6 months I take a long vacation because I need it, man. My job's that crazy. We got the chat covered, y'all. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out tonight. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this show. I truly do appreciate it. I don't even know how many likes we got tonight. No Pellet Thunder tonight. But anyway, if you enjoyed the show, hit that subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That is January the 21st at 10 p.m. Eastern. Anyway, thank you, Evan. I can't wait for it, man. But we're just going to be chilling. Like I said, we're going to be chilling. We're only going to Orlando for a couple of days, and after that, we're going to be hanging out. So we'll still be doing live streams during my vacation. But I got a lot of other work I'll be doing on the videos and stuff. But anyway, everyone, take care tonight. Hope you have a great rest of the day or night wherever you're at in this world. I want y'all to stay safe, be good to each other, take care of each other. Thank you, Evan. Appreciate that, my friend. And that's all we got. You gotta take care of each other these days. So, but thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow night, and that's about it. Everyone, take